I'm Nicholas.
And I'm Steven.
We are Service Event, your farmer's favorite chefs.
Dessert course for this month is a Maple Panna Cotta. So we're gonna start by making that right now. So it's gonna be a little bit of milk, 1 cup of whole milk. We use our raw dairy from Fresh Start Farms. So 1 cup, and then I'm gonna pour a half cup of this in our bowl to bloom our gelatin. So there's about a half cup in there. We're gonna dump in 1 pack of Knox unflavored gelatin and kind of just let that bloom together. 1.5 cups of heavy cream from Tanner Bros. A little bit of local Pennsylvania maple syrup, 1/3 cup. Cool thing, if you take your old bottles back to the larder, they will fill them up for you. So a much cheaper way to buy vanilla extract. These could be like $12 a jar. I think it's like $4.99 an ounce over there. So we'll just do 1 capful of some vanilla extract in here. We'll bring this to a little simmer and we'll pour it over our bloom gelatin, which is already starting to bloom here. So our liquid here is getting hot for our panna cotta. Again, just some raw milk, heavy cream, and some maple syrup with a little vanilla extract. We're gonna take this and just pour it over our gelatin that's blooming and a half cup of milk in the bowl. Starting to simmer here. So we're gonna pour that over our gelatin mixture, let this sit for just a moment, and give it kind of a whisk up. Hey, we're moving all our stuff out of here. And that'll be for home. So what we'll do, we'll set these in the refrigerator. They'll cool down. They'll become very solid, like a Jell-O. And then tomorrow, we'll set them in a little bowl of warm water, and we'll take them out of the glass that they're sitting in, so they can be served kind of in a mold-looking, kind of, gelatin type of looking on the plate. So we have here our panna cottas that are set from yesterday, our maple panna cotta using our raw milk and Tanner Brothers cream. So I'm just gonna take these and just sit them in this hot water for just a few moments so I can see the outside is starting to give a little bit, so I can dump them out of the molds. You do wanna be careful a little bit with this of putting extremely cold glass into a hot liquid. It can crack your glass, which is not good. Don't want any glass in your food. One at a time. So I'm preparing my mise en place now to make our maple meringue. So meringue just being egg whites and sugar. We use a little bit of maple vinegar from Keep Well vinegar, just to add a little bit of flavor, and the vinegar also stabilizes the egg whites before we add sugar to them. So this recipe is very simple, just 2 egg whites. These eggs are coming from our friend Mrs. Byrnes. She's been using her eggs since the day we started this business. We're the only people who buy eggs from her, so it's awesome, kind of a really cool relationship that we have. We're gonna start with adding probably maybe about a teaspoon or so of vinegar when we turn this on, and then slowly kind of dump in our sugar. Like I said, the vinegar is going to help kind of stabilize the egg white. Maple vinegar from Keepwell, cool company down in Philadelphia. Typically white vinegar is used doing this. We like to use a flavored one now, just to add a little more kind of complexity to our dessert. So when we pull this out, we want the peaks to kind of hold themselves as it kind of is like a little, you know what I mean? It's very,
Like a mountain.
like a mountain. Firm peaks, they call it. I'm gonna pipe this out onto a piece of parchment paper so we can dehydrate these for the next kind of 2 days.